The hardest part is choosing which color to use and which one's still working. That one works. That one works. That one works. That one works. That works. Today, we are here to talk about the Fittest in Cape Town qualifiers. Should be a logo right there. Or up here. It's somewhere over here. There'll be a logo. And here it is in all its glory. So let's take a look at it. What do we have? We've got a 15-minute AMRAP, 50 calorie row, 40 wall balls, 30 deadlifts, 20 handstand push-ups, and 10 thrusters. And after each segment, we've got 10 lateral burpees over the rower. So what are our thoughts on this? First up, my initial thoughts at looking at this is there's a lot of burpees over the rower. We've got 10 here, 10 here, you get the point. So we've got a total of 50 burpees over the rower per round, right? That's quite a bit. So you might look at this and think, oh, there's a lot of calories, oh, there's a lot of wall balls, but in actuality, there's more burpees than anything else. This is a burpee workout. When it comes to doing burpees, the most important thing, I think, is keeping a pace. You can easily start off really, really hot and go really fast if you're jumping over the rower really, really stinking fast in the beginning, and that's okay, I guess, but near the end, you're gonna go so sluggish and so tired, you're gonna be feeling bad for yourself, like, man, this is like my 70th burpee of the day, like I feel so bad for myself. So when it comes to burpees for me, I try to stick to a pace. Even though in the beginning I might feel amazing, I'm not gonna just blow a gasket and go ham because I know I've got to conserve a little energy because near the end, my burpees will probably get slower, but I want to limit that delta between the average of my first pace of burpees and my second to last or last pace of burpees, right? So my average split for all my 10 burpees was 34.1 seconds. So a little over 3 seconds per burpee. My slowest 10 burpees was 41 seconds. That's a frowny face. My fastest burpee pace was 24 seconds. We're gonna give that one a smiley face. And that was actually my last full set of burpees I did, partially because I knew I didn't have to come back to them, so I just wanted to get them over with. This is a really burpee intensive workout. I think you need to pick a pace and stick to it. You may be feeling really, really cool in the first 10 burpees, but I don't think it's smart to go as hard as you can because you gotta figure you've got a lot more burpees left depending upon how far you get. And the same can be said honestly for the whole workout, right? It's 15 minutes, it's not a sprint. So start out a little bit slower than you think. Pick to a good average row pace. So let's talk about the row. Let's talk about the row. I've had enough talk about burpees. Conservative. Be conservative on your 50 calorie row. I know you're starting it at 3, 2, 1, go. That adrenaline is just pumping through your veins and all you want to do is rip that rower and get off that 50 calorie row first. That's everyone's goal when you do it with other people. Is like, I'm gonna beat him off the rower, I'm gonna beat her off the rower, I'm gonna beat him off the rower by at least a minute. That shouldn't be your goal, right? You need to stay conservative and realize that this is just the beginning. You've got to do a lot of other stuff, and so you need to stay conservative on the row. For me, my first row was a 207. I kind of fell into that trap. It's a bit fast. I would have preferred to have been around maybe like a 220, because then I know I'm not going really, really hard. This is pretty hard. One of the most important keys to this workout though, or the area you can save up a lot of time, is what your second row looks like, right? My first row is a 207, but I guarantee you I can't row a 207 for my second row, right? I'm gonna be feeling like crap when I get there. So you'll end up wasting a lot of time on the second row because you waste so much time feeling bad for yourself, like, oh, here I am, rowing again. I can't wait to start my second round. This is gonna be awful. My second row time was actually quite a bit slower. It's a 251. The delta between that is 44 seconds. That's actually not that great. This isn't good. I almost probably would have been better had I rode at a 220 for my first one, and then maybe like a 235. Because first of all, my heart rate wouldn't have been spiked from the beginning, and I would have saved a couple seconds in the long run. So it might be smarter to start off a little more conservative, and in an effort that your second row doesn't have such a huge delta and time difference. Enough about the row. Personally, I thought this was very back extensive. Wow. Good job, Jacob. You can spell extensive. Right? So, I'm using my back on the wall balls because I'm staring up quite a bit, right? And then, of course, I'm using it on the deadlifts. And then, of course, you're using it on the burpees because you're falling down, touching the ground, and then kind of like arching back up as you come up, right? So I thought this was a very back extensive workout. I just think you need to focus on warming your back up before you do this workout, especially going like this, because there's a crap ton of burpees. Another real quick thing to really save you time is transitions. I think a lot of people overlook transitions, and they're key. It's easy to go from the rower to the burpees and from the wall balls to the burpees, you just kind of flop down, that's pretty easy. But where transitions really take a huge part in is going from the burpees to that next movement, right? So it's really easy to go, oh, I'm done with my rower, I'm just gonna flop on the ground and do burpees. I mean, literally, you're already right there. But where it's hard is to get up from the burpees and then immediately grab that ball. I don't even think I did on my second set of wall balls. Like I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to grab that ball again, right? So that's a hard transition. The other hard transition is going from burpees over the rower to your thrusters. Because you know each time under load, right? I'm gonna be under that thruster for a good solid 30 seconds. That's gonna blow, right? So another good one, or one to make up a lot of time, is from your last set of burpees over the rower back to the rower. What I'm trying to say is transitions are key, so it's really easy to be like, oh, I'm done with the rower, or I'm done with the wall ball, I'm gonna flop back on the ground and do some more burpees. But where you can really make up some time is when you get done with the burpees, if you immediately walk over to that bar and grab it for the deadlift, or you immediately walk over and pick up that wall ball, or you immediately walk over and go inverted and we're knocking out handstand push-ups. That's where you're gonna make up a lot of time. All in all, I thought it was a really good test of fitness. When I first actually stared at this workout, I thought, man, that's kind of a weird workout. Like it's kind of like a weird super light workout. In the middle of it, I was like, man, this sucks. This is really hard. So it was a good test of fitness. Kudos to the Fittest in Cape Town for coming up with it. Thanks for watching, guys. That's qualifier number 1. I'll have, again, like I mentioned, I'll have the workout coming out pretty soon for you guys to watch and enjoy and laugh at me and think, man, that guy sucks. He's so slow. Anyways, thanks for watching. Now, I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm going to start qualifier number 2. The super grippy, terrible one. Thanks, guys.